Welcome to AITV News. Across the central and eastern United States, tens of millions are sweating through a dangerous, long-lasting heat wave. The culprit is something called a heat dome. You may have heard the term. Tonight, we'll show you how it works and why it matters. Think about putting a lid on a boiling pot. The lid traps the steam, so the water heats faster and stays hot. A heat dome is the atmosphere's version of that lid, a sprawling bubble of high pressure that settles miles above the ground. Inside that bubble, air is forced downward. When air sinks, it compresses, and compressed air heats up, just like a bicycle pump getting warm in your hand. The dome also blocks clouds from forming, so nothing sheets the ground. Sunlight pours in all day, the baked earth radiates it back all night, and the heat keeps recycling. Until the high-pressure system moves, the lid stays on. Right now, that lid is parked over the Midwest, Great Lakes, and much of the East Coast. Cities from St. Louis to Boston are logging the hottest stretch of the summer. Washington, Philadelphia, and New York have seen afternoon highs top 100 degrees, and Boston hit 99 on Tuesday. Factor in the humidity, and feels like numbers have soared above 105. Nights aren't giving relief. Some neighborhoods stay above 80 after midnight. The heat waves started around June 20th, and, forecasters say, may linger through midweek, an unusually long run for this region. The health stakes rise with every extra day. Hospitals are seeing more cases of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Power grids are straining as millions crank up air conditioners, and for those without them, the risk is even higher. Officials are opening cooling centers and urging residents to check on elderly neighbors, outdoor workers, and pets. Heat domes themselves aren't new. Meteorologists have recorded them for decades. What is new is how often they appear and how stubborn they become. Two trends help explain why. First, planet-wide warming means every weather pattern now starts on a hotter baseline. Think of it as turning up the stove under that pot. Everything inside gets hotter, faster. Second, the Arctic is warming more than twice as fast as the rest of the globe. That temperature imbalance can weaken the jet stream, the high-altitude river of wind that normally steers weather systems. A sluggish jet stream is prone to looping and stalling, which allows a high-pressure dome to sit over one region for days or even weeks. Recent studies suggest the current heat wave was at least 3 times more likely because of human-driven climate change, and now threatens about 174 million Americans. So what can break the dome? Usually a strong cold front or tropical system powerful enough to shove the high pressure aside. Until that happens, the best defenses are local. Stay hydrated, limit outdoor activity, and keep an eye on those who can't easily protect themselves. To recap, a heat dome is a cap of high pressure that sinks, compresses, and traps hot air, much like a lid on a pot. Climate change is turning up the burner, making these lids form more often and stick around longer. That combination is producing the record-shattering heat much of the country is enduring right now. Stay safe, stay cool, and keep it here for the latest updates. This is AITV News.